So yesterday I reminded a lot of you that I believe that men and women complement each other for many reasons. And the next video that I'm going to show you is the perfect example of why I talk about what I talk about on my page, but also another example of how men and women really do complement each other.
Don't get me wrong, I am happily single, strong, independent woman, don't need no man. But here I am trying to change my shower head and I can't figure out how to get it off. I've been trying honestly for days and the wrench isn't wrenching. My tiny little lady brain can't figure it out. I want to use one of these cool Jolie nice ones. I just need a man to help me.
And this video just embodies so much of what I talk about on my platform, because these modern day women will preach all day long about how they don't need a man, but they don't realize that the majority of things around them function because a man knows how to fix it or has built it. And even if these women decide, hey, I don't need a boyfriend, I don't need the headache, blah, 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 all the bullshit that a lot of these modern day women spew out here, at the end of the day, they're still going to pick up their phone and they're going to call a handyman. They're going to call their dad. They're going to call their brother. They're going to call a man that knows how to fix shit. Which means, like I said yesterday, that men and women complement each other in different ways. But as a society, it's gotten so twisted up that because women think that they can pay their own bills and pay their own way, that they don't need men, which actually further proves how transactional a lot of women are. Meaning that unless he's providing for you, he doesn't mean shit. So imagine if the roles were reversed and men said, oh, okay, well, if you're not giving me sex, you don't mean shit. But anyways, the reality is that that's why the feminist movement and all these modern day women crying on the internet or like being like, oh, I'm such a boss babe, independent, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, behind closed doors, they're going to call a man for something, whether it's sex, just hooking up, whether it's getting your car an oil change, whether it's fixing your plumbing, whether it's cutting down your trees. At the end of the day, as women, we still need men. Okay, bye.
Consider that every step you take today is on a surface laid down by men, and go from there.
Be careful with saying, I don't need a man. You're basically putting death on yourself and your household. You're saying that there will never be a man worth needing in my house. Start asking God, start praying, God, bless me with the man that I do need. That's needed. I need his warrior spirit. I need his intelligence. I need his wisdom. I need that guiding me. I need that. I don't want to curse my household before it was ever created. I don't want to curse myself before I ever received it. Be careful with saying I don't need a man.
Family, I believe God has been dealing with me in this very area. Being more mindful about what I'm thinking, what I'm saying, and what I'm entertaining. Because whether I realize it or not, I've attracted some of those circumstances into my life. If you entertain your fears more than your dreams, you'll attract more of what you don't want versus what you do. You may be cursing yourself in the very area you've been asking God to move in. Like this wise woman says, instead of saying, I don't need a man, because that's what culture is saying, trying to keep you single. Because for real, who doesn't want a good man in their lives? Start praying for the man that you do need.
I fear I need a man in my life. I am a strong, successful female. I have a whole career. I got a lot going for me, and I still need a man. Because today the lightsy lights went off in my car and said low tire pressure, and I was like, ah! I would love to be able to text someone and go, babe, there's a light on and I don't know what to do. Instead you have me out here checking tire pressure, putting air in my tire. I'm tired of being strong. I just want to be weak and babied. And I want some man to go, vroom, my baby's in danger, must get air for her tire.
Low pressure zone light only comes on after you've driven through the friend zone for 10 years.
I genuinely believe that men were put on this planet Earth to knock us silly with some logic and reason, because God knows that women do not have it. I'm sorry, we don't. We like to go shopping. We like to eat food, like to watch Netflix and sit on the couch all day. Meanwhile, men are going to their jobs every single day, not complaining. They're always happy-go-lucky. Truly, God bless a man's soul, because I don't think us women ever fully grow up. And our husbands are now our daddy.
Oh well, that's some sort of accountability taken at least.
So modern day women want men that make $300,000 a year, working 30 hours a week. Make that make sense. while getting benefits for the family and being home at 4 p.m. every single day so he can take on the labor of the children, the labor of the house duties, and their overall household responsibilities like cooking and cleaning on top of working till 4 p.m. As if that's not unrealistic enough, he's also supposed to give up any of his hobbies, not be interested in football, be interested in only her needs, her expectations, her wants, her hobbies, and he's also supposed to make enough money to contribute to her side hustles. As if working and the labor-intensive activity isn't enough, men are also expected to be emotionally available, emotionally in tune, so much so that he's also supposed to somehow add in therapy and still be home on time. But not only that, is he can't just be emotional, he can't be too emotional because that's not masculine enough, and then all of a sudden, he's too feminine and giving her the ick. As if that's not bad enough, when he can't meet these unrealistic expectations in the first place, as soon as he meets one, the goalpost is likely going to change. Therefore, he spends his entire time trying to make somebody happy that ultimately cannot be happy in the first place. And if that's not unrealistic enough, she'll meet the guy that works at McDonald's making $13 an hour and cheat on him with a boy just because that boy is working 20 hours a week and is able to listen to her more and understands her more. And her options on the internet are more important than him busting his ass to make it happen for his family. Oh, and yet him asking just to be loved and asking for appreciation, that's just too much for these modern day women, These women don't owe them shit, but still expect everything. Make that make sense. And as if this isn't confusing enough, even as a woman, it makes no fucking sense. And it makes all the sense why men have given up in the first place. Okay, bye.
This and online dating are ruining female expectations. It's FOMO, making many women professional daters.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date?
I'm going to a guy's house, but I'm coming from a guy's house, and I got his nectar on my pants.
Why is it so difficult for you to ask us, any of us, on a date?
So a lot of guys nowadays think that they're the ones that are supposed to be taking her on dates.
He should definitely be holding your shopping bag. Going into a restaurant, he should definitely be opening the restaurant door for you.
When you go to a bar, who's supposed to buy women drinks? Men are. Do you see that as often? Think about when you go to a bar, who's supposed to buy women drinks? Buy women drinks.
I'm old school, I want a man that takes charge, opens doors for me, pulls out the seat for me.
I had a guy come over after lunchtime, but now that I got my car back, I think I'm gonna go to a guy's house. One of my regulars, one of the boys on the roster.
Guys just don't approach anymore.
Why do you guys not do that? Why do you not walk up to women anymore and start an initial conversation?
Who's gonna tell them there's a better way? Who's gonna warn them of the things coming on? So God can who's gonna tell them, say?
The truth is that the good guys are done with dating.
How old are you?
28.
Let's say I wanted to take you out. How much do you expect me to spend on a first date?
Depends where we're going.
What's your expectation, though?
I don't really have any.
Stop the cap.
So I could hit you up and say, hey, let's go to Burger King and get slushy?
No. I mean, at least nice 5-star type of restaurant, and then depending on how it goes, depending how I like you, and that all kind of goes with me even saying yes for a first actual date. So that takes a toll.
Okay. So a 5-star restaurant in Miami, how much is that gonna range?
Depends how many drinks you'll be ordering.
Average.
Anywhere from 300 to 800 maybe. Jumpstart, yeah.
So realistically, you expect a man to spend $800 on a first date?
Yeah.
All I hear is, I want this, give me this, I need this, why this?
I'm here to tell you that no matter how much a woman could say that she's independent, that she doesn't need a man, she does. Because there's moments in her life that she is feeling so fucking low and so down in this life that she wishes she had somebody to call. When she needs help, when the car is broken down, when there's something heavy that she can't pick up. Because a woman will never be as strong as a man. And we are both here to help each other grow and support one another. That is why we need one another.
That's the problem. They only contact you when they need something. This is part of the whole problem.
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, love it. And by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip like gay men. Nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men.
And that's a married woman saying that.
But with the exception of somebody like Steve, I think Steve is very self-sufficient.
That's Joy's husband.
But like my husband, it takes a village of women to make sure that he's not emaciated, starving, and living in his own filth. He can, you know.
Yeah.
How about you guys? But you guys feel you guys are married to people that are more.
I have Handy Manny at home. You know, he fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination.
Nope.
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
So wait a second. I know what you're going to say. But wait. She's really talking about a servant, let's face it. No. It's a handyman she's talking about.
No, it's a handy manny. Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have... Well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that.
They always move the goalposts and leave it to the View to always have such negative viewpoints on men.
We're not talking about that. What about the inner life of a man? That's what this is about.
I need my man 3 to 4 times a week. And
good for you guys.
And then the rest of the time I need a wife.
Do we need men in our society? Listen to this.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
Honestly, no.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
Because they suck.
Men are imperative in the most important fields in the world. Men make up 85% of the military. That house or building you're currently sitting in, guess what? Almost 99% of construction jobs are man-made. Firemen, 92% men. Pilots, 91% men. 82% of farming jobs proudly occupied by men. And I just said the word man-made. It's something I celebrate, but it's interesting because I was just thinking about it. And I'm like, you know what? There is going to come a time, probably not too far off from now, where the word man-made is no longer even allowed to be used. I can just see the liberal nut jobs coming after the word man-made. I mean, the writing is already on the wall, as we have already seen. But back to other men-dominated industries that we would clearly suffer without. Landscapers, well over 99% men. 99% of carpenters are men. Inventors, fishermen, policemen, also all male-dominated professions. So, guys, let's just cut the BS. Even if you hate men or embody the most extreme forms of feminism, there is no way you can say that we do not need men. And don't forget, if it wasn't for a man, you would not be alive. And that is a scientific fact.
Those women are disgusting. They're promoting this "we don't need men" agenda. Meanwhile, they're married.
If a woman expects you to be manly and masculine and pay for dates and pump her gas and be handy, then you can expect that she gets her ass in the kitchen. Men have to have standards too when it comes to dating, and stop letting women tell you otherwise. A woman that actually cares about you should want to cook you a nice meal. She'll naturally be nurturing towards you. She'll naturally want to do nice things for you. It shouldn't be this like
struggle to get her to do nice things for you. Like, you shouldn't even have to ask. She should just go and make you a sandwich. As dumb as that sounds, how easy it is to make a guy a sandwich. And you know what's crazy is that most men would be so head over heels if a woman made him a sandwich. And like, it's making a sandwich is the easiest thing in the world, but women are just like, no, I will not be in the kitchen, I won't. And then they still expect men to do all the men stuff. The reason that I'm doing this is because women love to be like, why is the kitchen a woman thing? It's not a gender thing. Men should be in the kitchen too. No, it is more of a women thing. Sorry. The thing is, like, your grandmas, your mothers, your grandmas, old school women would tell you, get in that kitchen. But you guys just don't know how to cook these days, so you're trying to pin it on men and be like, well, we should both cook, or you should do all the cooking, and I'll just sit here all pretty and do nothing and add absolutely nothing to this relationship. Men, if she expects you to be a manly man, then you can expect her to be a feminine woman that knows how to cook. There's absolutely nothing wrong with men wanting women to be women, because women have no trouble demanding men to be men. They have no trouble with that. So let's bring women back. Let's bring real women back. The grandmas would be super ashamed of this generation. They are ashamed of this generation. What did every grandma and old school mother say? Oh yeah, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
For real. If a man has duties towards the whole family, then she definitely has some towards us too. Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit that join button and become a member. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if it hit home. Drop your stories and thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. See you tomorrow.